episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
On today's episode, we're taking a look at the official trailer for new Netflix original docuseries, Night Stalker: The Hunt for a Serial Killer. This tells the story of one of the most notorious serial killers in U.S. history.
During 1985, or at least the start of it.
Yeah, in the 80s, and how they eventually brought him to justice. It comes out January 13th.
Yeah.
Is that Friday the 13th? I gotta double check that. I want to double check that if that's clever marking or no. Okay, no, that's a Wednesday. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know much else about that. So.
Yeah, it's a documentary series. It's documenting, not only his rise, but also, their investigation, what it took to actually bring down one of the most notorious serial killers there were during the 80s, of our time and the 80s itself. But it's one of those, type of things where, like, people like this exist, and sometimes it's, like, it can be shocking of how far things go. I like watching these type of stuff because sometimes you get into the mind, it's like Mindhunter in a way, where you get into the mind of the killer, or your mind, you have to find a way to get into their mind of, like, where they're going to be next, or how are we going to stop this person,
Right.
It's, somebody who keeps getting away with all this stuff. But let's just dive into this and take a look at the official Netflix trailer for Night Stalker: The Hunt for a Serial Killer. So here we go.
Summer streets and the pavements are burning, I said.
In the 1980s, we were proud of the city.
LA was glamorous, but if you went around to the other side, LA would be a very dark place.
I was on the freeway, and here comes somebody speeding, and all of a sudden he just swerves around my car. It's like he's right there, like a moment stop. And he has this horrible big grin, and he's missing all these teeth. He just stared at me like a killer clown.
We got us a serial killer.
There was no doubt about it. This was a pretty sick individual.
The so-called Night Stalker who has terrorized California.
The same man is suspected in 6 to 8 murders and 25 to 30 attacks.
Damn.
Someone that will go into a home at night and will kill.
I woke up to a very loud noise, to which I responded, "John," and immediately I knew it wasn't John, but something was there.
There was no pattern. Anyone could be a victim. He went after old people, young people, men, women.
It's unheard of.
We've never encountered anybody like that in criminal history.
Everybody was talking about it.
I'm scared. I think everybody else is scared.
It's a cruel,
Pressure was on
cruel summer.
to stop the madman that was doing all this.
So we start trying to piece all this puzzle together.
We were in for a roller coaster ride.
It's the only time in my entire life that I slept with a gun.
There's pentagrams on walls.
It just keeps getting creepier.
He waited till he saw the fear in her eyes, then he shot her.
What causes a person to do what he does?
I said one scream, I swear upon God. And I swear upon Satan. You could sense it. There's evil in that man.
It's a cruel, cruel summer.
I hate that fucking music. When they make a really nice cover of something into like
Something really creepy, like you're like, oh god.
That's why like I can never not hear nursery rhymes without thinking of horror films. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know about. Honestly, I didn't know about this guy. I know about the other notorious serial killer.
Well, I know that too. It's like I did hear. I have heard of him before. It's just like it's one of those where it's like you really dives into like I did. It's like I didn't know. It's like it's like how not intelligent, but just how difficult it was just to get him.
Yeah, like his MO for a serial killer was weird because it's not. It wasn't. He had no except for like the Satan stuff. It was just. It was anybody.
It was anybody. Anybody. It could have been anybody, and everyone were like a target. And it was kind of hard to pinpoint where he was going next or what his next move was. So it's like that's what I love about these type of like documentaries or like even like Unsolved Mysteries, where you sit there and you look at some of this stuff.
Fuck, I only seen the first episode of the reboot. I'm so
and
pissed.
I still, yeah, it's and from what I hear, it's like it's still, you know, it's like even from the, you know, the reboot from that series, it's like it's launched so many better investigations, or they brought down more stuff because of this series, because of like, you know, of what people brought up later on, going, I have seen this guy, or I know this guy, or this or that, you know, and you know, and that's why I said it's like, you know, I love watching this type of stuff, because it's like compared to what you get on a basic procedural type of show. Here, it's like, it's not that, oh, by the end of the episode, they'll find the killer. It's like, no, here, you know, in this situation, it's like, this is showing real life of, like, how difficult it was to find one man. How difficult it was to, you know, bring down one man when he didn't have a motive. It was just more of kill, kill, kill. That's it. You know, it's like he didn't have no special targets.
Yeah, I feel, yeah, this is definitely going to be for those true crime docuseries fans, and, yeah, honestly, while I may just watch shows down the road after it comes out, it just makes me want to go back and actually watch finish watching Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, that's how I am too. Or it's like it's on my list, but it's like it makes me really want to start watching it, because it's like I've been watching documentaries, and it's like and even our dad, he watches like a lot of like unsolved you know, mysteries, or even just those murder mystery type of documentaries, because sometimes it's like you really get into this sense of like what, you know, people are really like, you know, in our world, you know, and who actually is not just, you know, like you said, the procedural type of world or anything like that you get in like regular TV and stuff like that, but it's a type of thing where it's like, you know, people like this actually exist, you know, with that crazed mind, or, you know, that type of mind. That's why I think that's why even like that one show like Mindhunter, you know, is so popular, because it's like you're diving into the mind of a killer, and it's like it's based on a true story, but it's like but the people that had to go through this to get into their minds, you're like, sometimes it's like I'm pretty sure they would have lost their mind too, you know, just you know, trying to figure out how they tick. But like I said, this is definitely gonna be added to my list of like series and shows to watch, especially like you said, for like unsolved mysteries and things like that. So I'm definitely keep an eye on this later in the future.
Yeah, definitely. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about Netflix original docuseries, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this trailer. Are you yourself like a docuseries type of fanatic, or whether it's a series of just you know, crime documentaries, you love watching them just because it really gets you your set in the mindset. It's like, you know, like what, you know, this real world is really like, or just, you know, just the actual people that actually exist, and just how they think and operate, and just the people that literally spend hours beyond hours trying to find, you know, what's going on, or what the killer was, or just any type of crime. Let us know in the comments down below. Put out what you thought of our reaction to this trailer, but most importantly, we thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Night Stalker-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
@SuperReactBros.